What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I have a new installment in my Rupture in the Machine split review series to do for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about the new split from the bands Civerous and Stygian Obsession, entitled Heralds of Affliction. This is released on Pacific Threnodies. Now, the main difference between Civerous and Stygian Obsession is that they are both based out of California, and they both play very distinctive styles of death metal. They're both very different bands from one another, but having them both come together to create new material for a split is just a really solid and awesome idea. We're going to get started with Civerous side of the split first. If you're not familiar with Civerous, like I said, they're based out of California, Los Angeles to be specific, and this band has been brewing up some material for quite some time now, most notably early last year with their self-released, self-titled demo. They put out a raw version of the demo at first to give everybody a glimpse of what was going on, but then when we got the actual demo itself, it was just incredibly impressive. Very dark, very evil-sounding death metal in terms of the vocals, in terms of the music, in terms of how natural everything sounded. It just sounded very impressive. And now here we are with the latest material from them with 3 tracks on their side of the split. The main story of the 2 Civerous songs that appear on here, because the middle track is a little bit of an interlude instrumental, but the 2 songs that appear on this split, Forms of Decrepit Brilliance and Decay and Decline, are just so much more grandiose in scale and nature in comparison to their demo material. It's a lot more brooding, it's a lot darker, it's a lot more punishing in delivery, and I really am excited and stoked for more of what this band has to offer here. Both of these songs are very incredible. Both of them are different in nature, but both accomplish a lot. In terms of production value, in terms of musicianship, there's just a lot of great and chaotic sort of riffs being delivered throughout all these songs. It's just very impressive. Great bass work and bass tones to be heard too. The drumming on here is very awesome, very primitive in nature, very excellently executed. The vocal work on here is very powerful. A lot of guttural roars going on here, a lot of anger, a lot of venomous hatred coming out. It's just delivered in a very awesome manner, and I really appreciate what I'm hearing out of the 2 songs of this side of the split. And hopefully Civerous will continue to make moves in this sort of direction, or maybe even take another different sort of step with what they decide to do for their upcoming later material. Big things coming for Civerous. As far as Stygian Obsession goes, we get to that side of the split. This is another California-based death metal band. To the best of my knowledge, this project put out an EP back in 2018 called Form is Void. And Stygian Obsession is a complete contrast in comparison to what Civerous do, as Stygian Obsession plays death metal, but they're a lot more raw in delivery and more brash in nature. And I really like what I hear out of Stygian Obsession's sound. And the 4 songs that appear on their side of the split is just more of a continuation of this band's certain brand of rawness and chaotic craziness that you would have heard from this band in the past. I mean, when it comes to Stygian Obsession, some of my favorite songs on the split include For They Are Nothing and Forgotten Portals of Self-Destruction. I really love the way that those songs ebb and flow together. Just like I said, this band sounds a lot more raw in comparison into Civerous' sort of sound. But Stygian Obsession plays some very top-notch death metal here. And with these particular tracks, I definitely think that they have a lot more to offer in terms of rawness, in terms of craziness, and just overall being all over the place. I mean, this band has some pretty lengthy tracks on here too, with the songs Paradigical Annihilation and Slovening Towards Cognizance. Really great emphasis of having methodical length songs well-played riffs, articulate sorts of drumming. The vocals sound crazy here too. I really appreciate what Stygian Obsession is going for here with these particular tracks. So overall, if you are into newer death metal, I definitely think Civerous and Stygian Obsession are both bands to be paying attention to. The best material from these bands are still yet to come, and I'm very much looking forward to them being successful in whatever they decide and set out to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you a link in the description box so you can get hold of the split and listen to it. I will leave you a link to the Pacific Threnodies Bandcamp page where you can stream this split in full, listen to it, hear it for yourself, buy it digitally. This was put out as a very, very nice quality cassette tape, put in this really nice miniature sort of DVD style case. There you see this really badass artwork, track listing for all the songs. It comes with stickers for both of the bands, this very nice booklet with all the lyrics and credits for all the bands in question here. Very, very good, high quality stuff. And of course this comes on a very nice gold pro tape. Side Civerous, side Stygian Obsession. But yeah, if this is still available, I don't know if this is still available or not, but if you're somehow able to find a copy of this, this is definitely well worth the opportunity to own it. So big thanks to the vocalist of Civerous for giving me this tape and letting me have the chance and opportunity to review it. So yeah, again, the split is Civerous and Stygian Obsession with Heralds of Affliction, released through Pacific Threnodies. Definitely check this one out. If you happen to have heard this split, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, Army out.